Well, as we mentioned, the busy holiday travel season is underway. Today and tomorrow are expected to be the busiest days of travel this season. AAA predicts 7.5 million Americans are estimated to travel by air. And traveling can be hard with kids. So here to tell us about how to handle those holiday meltdowns is Dr. Harvey Carp. Dr. Carp, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Great to be with you.
Yeah, so, I think a lot of us have either experienced or witnessed those, travel meltdowns, if you will, with kids. How can families prepare for it?
Well, there are lots of things you can do in advance. One is to really shift their bedtimes. If you're going to be traveling time zones, shift to 15 minutes if you can, 1 or 2 days ahead of time. Make a little picture book is really fun. A picture book that has photos of the people you're going to see, maybe the rooms or the house or the places you're going to be, being in the airplane, and practice that with your child so that they're prepared for the trip. Buy some toys or special treats. But here's a secret. Don't put all the treats together in one bag. Excuse me. Put them in different pockets, because if it's all in one bag, when your child sees that, they're going to want to take out everything from the bag all at once.
Yeah, good advice there. Any other tips you might have for when the kids actually start throwing tantrums, say on a plane?
Yeah, yeah. And besides buying alcohol for everybody around you, of course. But part of the goal is to acknowledge what your child's feelings are. So what we tend to do is say, honey, I need you to be quiet. We try to stop it immediately. Of course, you want to stop it, but the first thing to do is acknowledge it in what I call toddlerese, which is this kind of language that toddlers understand. It's 3 steps: short phrases, repetition, and mirroring a third of their emotion. So the way you would do it is to say something like, "You mad, you don't like it now, and you're frustrated, and you don't want to be here." You say, "No, no, no, you want to go," 5, 6, 7 times. And then you get to your distraction. Because if you get right away to the distraction, then the child doesn't feel like you're really acknowledging what's going on with them. And of course, bring an iPad, because the thing that entrains them the most is to be able to watch a video.
Any tips for maybe families traveling with multiple kids?
Yeah, bring some, you got to wrangle them, right? It's one-on-one. It's not a zone defense. So you're going to have people helping out. I mean, it's tough, right? It's just a tough time. What I always tell my patients is let people come and visit you instead of you visiting them, because when you get to new places, there are issues about child-proofing and what doctor do you see if there's an emergency, and things that knickknacks that get knocked over, and people get upset. So it's best if you don't have to travel, but with multiple kids, try to bring extra people to help, of course.
All right, a lot of good advice there. Dr. Harvey Carp, thank you so much for joining us here on the News at 4, and we'll be right back.